that happened to me today.
Is this the printout?
I have a script.
Is this a printout?
I have a script for something coming
this a
up.
printout?
And I asked somebody at the office, someone printed it for me. Can we talk a little bit about the size of that font?
Oh my God.
Yeah, let me just learn my lines.
You eat it. Like, eat it to maybe if it's closer to my brain.
Just further evidence that nothing will ever be easy.
Oh, I don't wait for you to corroborate or to give the vote. I said, listen, because you have motherfucking done this thing before, which I'll tell you right now is this. She says, oh, girl, do you think we should like reschedule tomorrow? And I'm like, I'm at home spray painting the letters yes into my curtains and presenting.
You book tickets.
Mama,
you
I'm
live
like,
in town.
As soon as I hear the inflection in your voice, the credit card goes swipe. I have my luggage. I'm ready to leave and never come back. And then 3 hours later, you call like, no, girl, we have to do it. And I'm like, you fucking bitch. I was like, you are diabolical. That is diabolical. We kind of had a moment and that was fun before because you can't talk. There's no talking. Once this thing gets rolling, there's no talking.
Nobody wants to or not supposed to?
Well, I did because I...
Oh my God! Our soundproofing! No!
As if it was like some like brick.
You thought your ayahuasca was finally hitting a week later.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get that on film? Did you get it, girl?
Very vague, which is so dumb. I shouldn't even ask you. But I recently had a phone conversation with someone. You know I'm looking for love.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Don't look too hard. We have a show to make. If you get married before the show, it'd be so fucking mad.
His voice makes me hard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
It's very sexy. But it's not like
So it's not hi baby.
No, it's not like a phone sex voice.
Hi baby.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling.
How are you, baby?
I want you. You want to come over, honey?
No, but I
As a story,
please.
So I had this guy I was hooking up with regularly for like at least a year, about a year. We hook up regularly, and it was always regular things. Like he's expressed some of his fetishes to me, you know what I mean? And I'm like, that's cool. And we tried some of them. No, I just out of drag. And I was like, some of them we tried, but because he's like a regular partner, whatever. And then one day he is like, I really want to get into like poopy stuff.
Yeah, he sounds regular on it. He keeps saying regular, and I knew that.
Poopy. Is he a child?
Stuff.
Also, the
Poopy
description. Oh, I want to try poopy stuff.
What exactly did he say? Did he say?
But have you ever thought about doing a podcast? She's like, Monet, what's a podcast? And I was like, it's a really funny one of you from years ago. I said, do you remember doing the Derek and Romaine one on YouTube years ago? And she was like, no. And I was like, but it's kind of like a radio show. Like you just talk. It's just like, well, do I have to get in drag? I was like, not if you don't want to, but no one sees your face. She's like, well, fuck you, fag. And she hangs up the phone, legitimately. And I was like, oh my God. So that
Whenever a psychic comes to the Housewives, it's incredible because it's a room full of people. Half of them are skeptics, half of them are sobbing.
Yes,
talking to their mom.
Yeah.
My friend knew a Frank once. Like,
And the psychics are so vague.
Yeah.
so vague.
Yeah,
It's just a superfluous, just anything.
Does anybody have a mother? People are like, oh my God.
Oh my God! No.
What about
and outrageously ridiculous? And when I tell you who it is after we wrap here, you will gag.
Kelsey
Really?
Grammer?
Yeah,
It was Kelsey Grammer.
yeah, you will gag.
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 How
Well,
do y'all eat and not get the sounds? I'm watching these two fucking people
I'm sitting far
eat.
away.
Are y'all?
We're not like you, Monet.
Bitch, I'm literally like, in my esophagus, I'm like, hear all of it.
Oh, I hated that. I hated that.
We just talked about this dude before the podcast. And I was
It's
like,
the worst thing ever. The worst thing ever.
Because you didn't know about Bunny's phone sex career. Could you believe this story about Hard Turd?
that's
Do
crazy.
you know about this story?
I have not heard this story.
Bunny used to work at a phone sex line.
I mean, that's
and
absolutely not
There
surprising.
was a guy that would call to talk to her. Her name was Pepper.
Pepper.
Bunny was Pepper.
Oh
and the guy
my
would call
God.
him. The guy was really into scat.
Sure.
Or as you have that guy who calls it poopy doopy
Poopy
or whatever he
doopy.
said. Poopy panties. And I called Bunny to talk about poop, and Bunny goes, "I got a big surprise for you."
Oh my God, that's great.
Yeah.
And you keep on the phone longer.
Yes,
They pay more money.
of
So
course.
Bunny's going, "But that hasn't dropped. It hasn't dropped yet. It's gonna whatever." And then she goes, "I'm standing over you in hot, wet diarrhea." And he stops and goes, "No, hard turd only." Then you move on at some point to jizz.
No, jizz that was all happening at the same time.
Double jizz.
Double jizz.
I left porn and then I went from porn to drag queens.
Which is just a
So my
lateral
move.
Yeah,
My
it's literally
resume
3
just
steps
says
to the left.
Faggot.
It's a lateral move.
Yeah.
But can you some line reads I cannot deliver sincerely. Yeah, I just can't do it. I can't do it. Like I couldn't if I tried. If the mom was over the Shark Tank.
Pride Month. Some of the copy you send for corporate things like, "Hi, honey, are you feeling fierce, diva?"
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god.
Ooh,
Nobody
I'm ready
talks
to
like that.
work it, diva, because it's time to work it.
Have you seen
Until-
that? There's a
And we're back.
Yes, we are.
Ooh.
So, okay. How does it feel to sort of be the
have
unsung
sex.
hero?
How's it feel to have a peenie in the poopy? How does it feel to have a peenie in the poopy?
How do you know when it goes inside? Is there a popping sound? No.
Work on wait what?
I did wait what? I did what? When I was hired.
What the fuck is wait what?
Gamorah
Black.
talking about math.
Oh my.
Science.
Were they not? No. And it's just.
What if they said that you're like, are they kidding that they don't know that?
Well, they were the first one. It was Gamorah and Mariah Balenciaga, and it was the solar system.
Oh my
And
god.
it was just
Please
like
tell me. I gotta
and
go watch
Gamorah
it.
Black was just like, well, because the moon, there's the moon and the sun, and then she was like, well, then the moon's on Jupiter. He's like, what do you mean? There's one moon. And then Mariah's like, no, other planets have moons. What? No, they don't.
Okay.
And then it was like, what's the biggest planet? She's like, the sun. The sun's the biggest planet.
Well,
and then she was like, no, the sun is a star.
Okay.
The sun is not a star. It's just it's just,
I love not knowing paired with conviction.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the key
The
there.
sun is not a star.
Yeah. Well, I watched an episode of that I do remember now, and I had to turn off because I was thoroughly depressed. It made me depressed.
At the school system that they went to.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's
Someone
tough.
lied to her several times.
Someone lied to
Yeah.
Insurance. And I held an insurance meeting, and apparently I was rude. It was over a phone call. And then they had a meeting and they're like, we need to talk. Apparently this company called saying that this woman named Jess was very rude, but no one named Jess works here. And she said it was a
Incredible.
very rude woman named Jess. And I'm like, oh, it's Jeff. She
auto-corrected.
Misgendered at the gig.
Misgendered by a colonial woman.
Yes. Well, that's great though. You had an out. You'd be like, I don't know who Jess
yeah.
is.
No, but
Yeah.
as a kid, I always was just,
He even knew which one was Trixie or Katya.
Is he the guy who does the impressions of people?
No,
No.
he's in a lot of very famous movies like
The
Scream.
Game of Thrones.
No.
He's in Scream. Have you ever seen Scream?
No.
Okay.
It's no. I
Okay.
mean, I don't know how. You've never seen any of the Scream movies.
No, I'm too afraid of scary movies.
Do you know who Courtney Love is?
Yes.
Okay, Courtney Love's band, female-fronted rock band called Hole,
Okay.
and their album
Live Through This
was like
is absolutely just
90s
fantastic.
Female angst.
She's the lady who killed that guy.
No.
Sarah.
No.
JFK.
No. She was on the grassy knoll. No.
People, I was.
I blocked out most of my childhood, but she is an amputee. She got part of her foot crushed off. And she was hobbling around in the desert, and she was in so much pain. She laughs when she's in pain. So she was just lost in the middle of the desert in the Middle East, and her foot had been partially crushed off, and she's laughing, and then a Humvee pulls up, and they're just like, "Hey, what's wrong with you?"
Hi, Ken. You want to go for a ride? Sure, Ken. And that's how the band Aqua
Barbie girl
started.
with a crushed up foot.
So now I don't think that you're her.
Do you know what that's from?
No.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm
don't
stupid.
be
Aaron
sorry.
Brockovich.
No.
It's a Julia Roberts movie.
I've heard of it.
Do you know who Julia Roberts is?
Julia Roberts is the Emma Roberts' aunt. No, I know who Julia Roberts is. She's in Pretty Woman.
There you go. Beautiful lady. She's a beautiful lady.
Yeah,
She's a beautiful lady.
Beautiful
Yeah.
lady.
She's an attractive girl.
Yeah, stunning diva.
No, yeah.
Do you have a pepper spray?
No, but I have a taser.
Fears. I have one too, and I'm so scared of it.
I love walking down the
have it
street
too.
and like just like setting it off.
Have you ever?
Tase anyone?
Yeah.
No.
Do you feel like Selena Kyle when you have it on?
You mean the singer that got shot by?
No. I'm talking about Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman Returns.
Hairspray.
Do you like the movie Hairspray? Yes. Hairspray's lit. That movie's great. I mean, I don't want to say John Travolta's my favorite thing. And
But I was gonna say Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh,
I told people that I was in that video, and now I can't escape it. I was 5 when it was filmed, but
there are 2 videos that I wish I had not seen. That's one of them.
What's the other?
I'm not going to say it
the
because I
guy
don't
getting
want.
fucked by the horse.
The jar.
There's 3 videos. Yes. Now there's 3, and yes, those are all the ones. Yeah.
You seen the jar one?
I haven't, but
The guy squats on a jar, and the jar breaks in his ass, and you just see so much blood come out.
Oh
You see drips, and then you see.
shit.
Here's my Drag Race audition. And I got it. Well, I got it.
The girl's like,
So I want to look totally different. I want to look really. I want to go like really out of the box, but I have to be exactly like me. And so I went into like not crazy makeup, but super dramatic, but also really simple.
Yeah.
And like huge lashes, they're teeny.
I don't want to look like I have makeup on. Okay, can I see a reference photo? And they pull up Megan Fox on a red carpet. I'm like,
not Megan Fox, fucking Dame Edna. They're like,
I don't want to look like a drag queen, but I want top and bottom lashes.
Yeah.
That aren't long.
You know
really
what?
long.
do you always do sexy?
can't help it.
No matter what I try.
I walk on a set and I think I look spooky, and then I trip over everyone's huge cocks. They're just jutting out of the wall. Penis everywhere I look. There's a penis.
Where did all these hard cocks come from?
I turn to Pete. I go, "We've talked about this." And the veins,
Your hard cock.
It's purple.
Trip on it.
Can you at least take off the cock ring on set?
Ass. Fuck my ass. I love it.
What do you think? I've seen a cock with a cock ring.
What?
I've seen a cock with a cock ring. A cock. Why am I saying it like that?
Cock.
I've seen a cock.
I don't like the word used casually, like, because we don't really do that in America. I feel like
It's also just
it's always sexualized.
It's porn.
Yeah.
Can I see? Show me your cock.
Show me your big fat cock.
Well, you know, on Pornhub,
They
how
don't say
like
dick.
the ad on Pornhub will always be some girl fingering herself, being like, "You want to show me your cock?" She always that word.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not dick because dick is too playful and
Yeah, KAWK. Cock.
Cock. Show me your penis.
I guess it's the alternative is like show me your cock.
Hey, excuse me,
I like your cock.
hey, guy, will you show me your cock real
It's so
quick?
big. God, the head. That's the purple, huh?
Do you say that in the bed sexy times? Cock, the word cockery.
You're pushing 40 on an electric bike. We're all worried.
Yeah.
Okay, the traffic's not the issue here. It's the red flag. You're on
Everything else.
You know what you're one step from? One of those fuckers who has those bikes where you sit down.
Oh my God! With a little flag, with a flag, and some of my favorite stickers.
Oh,
Stickers on the
stickers,
back.
and
Yeah.
also not headphones. Your own radio.
My own radio.
A bad moon rising.
My own radio with giant headphones corded into it on my lap. Trying to change the thingy, you know what I mean? Do the dial. And then there's a sticker on the back that says, how's my driving? Call 1-900-SUCK DICK and
Suck
cock."
my ass.
Suck on my dick.
If you ever got a car, would you get a betting me?
Yeah.
Courtney Ack's book called Caught in the Act, which
Yeah,
I guess
incredible.
you coached her into that.
I did, yeah. She wanted to do. She wanted to name it In Flagrante Delicto.
Are you lying?
No, I mean I love that, but Mama, this ain't
Courtney,
Clue.
we're selling books.
This ain't Clue. Yeah, I mean,
Mary,
This
This
ain't
isn't
court of
intro to
law.
Latin
Yeah,
at Cornell.
we're not a Bannister in the 1830s.
And who's buying this?
Yeah.
Can I ask you, how do you feel? She's like, it was the worst pain ever. And she had a
Epidural.
yeah, and it still was horrible.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't think I could do it again.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm so proud. She's like, I didn't put my pants.
Good.
My
Did she
sister's
get
so
ripped
funny.
apart?
She's like, I didn't put my pants. Oh, she was like, and what? She was like, I didn't put my pants, and what, bitch? Like, she was so excited.
The TikTok dance for that, I'm sure, is pretty fierce.
Yes, I don't mean to be ignorant, but I'm gay. I don't think about having babies, so I'm just like, what?
Can you think about having something in your body that's living? I mean,
I wish.
not against your will.
Well, I've got a lot of things
My
alive in
boyfriend's
me.
cock.
Yeah, my cock. What about several 100 million sperm?
Your dad's cummies.
We're taking a break. Yes, I don't understand it. I think the only way to grasp it and move on is to say one of those like colloquialisms like, well, takes all types.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really understand it, but
Takes all kinds. Yeah.
I also
Some
don't
people
have
like
tattoos.
peanut butter.
I also don't
Others
get-
like to catch AIDS.
Do you remember we're on some kind of press tour where I said, you know, you can have chili or chili with noodles. And I don't know what I was saying.
It was we were doing press for and yeah, you said I still don't I am so curious about that moment. That
I don't
was a
know
really
what I
great
was
moment.
saying.
You can have chili or you can have it with noodles.
Listen, I'm trying for sound bites. They're not always successful.
You could have one lunch or you could have 6 or 7.
You could go to 5 or 6 stores, or
you could go to
just
one. Yeah.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room, which is this fat fucking air conditioner?
This hot, this fucking sexy, fat, thick, viscous gel.
Yes!
Hot, snappy, fucking freezing cold air.
I am
And she
getting
got you together.
tentacle porn
She got you together.
sexualized by this air conditioning.
Yeah. I want to that's the duct or the vent.
It's one of many.
You know what I want to do. I'm going to get on a ladder. I want to suction cut my asshole to that fucking grate and then just suck up all that cold air.
It's
Suck it
so
all up.
sickening. It's so sickening.
It's fabulous.
They'd be like, how did Trixie die? That idiot plugged in 12 window units and didn't ventilate the room and died.
Carbon monoxide. Yeah.
And she goes, at this point, Trix, the dolls are the dolls. Which I think means I don't know what she meant, but I get
You don't
what she
know.
meant.
A cab in Brazil, and just me, her, and Laganja just going God knows where, probably get lunch, and she just turns to me and she says,
Katya, do you believe in milk and cookies?
I was like,
What does it mean?
I don't know. Santa Claus? I don't know. We're not talking about Christmas. We weren't talking about anything. I believe it was just after a pretty long silence. She broke the silence with that truth bomb.
She's dressed kind of like me, honestly, like black, red, and kind of slutty and cute. And she goes right to Trixie and she says, "Oh, I love your style." And then she like kind of cranes her neck towards me and she says, "And I love your attitude."
It was so fucking funny.
It
took me out.
I fell
You
on
know,
the floor.
thank you. So something weird happened today. This is Wendy Williams.
Was a rehab where they knew the paparazzi was there every day. How dare you, Mr. Spears? You had me fooled. And you too, Mrs. Spears. Death to all of them.
Kitty, death to all of them.
Okay, so capital punishment, invoking.
How come when Chrissy Teigen DMs someone to kill themselves that she gets canceled, but Wendy Williams tells people
National
to kill themselves
television.
on national television?
She says she is the queen of.
How dare you, Mr. Spears? You had me fooled. And you too, Mrs. Spears. Death to all of them.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
It's not. We're not too far away from a dystopian future where Wendy Williams is the Queen of Hearts, literally executioning. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You stubbed your toe in the middle of that dance routine. Death to you and your family.
Death to all of them.
I think she meant shame. I think she meant shame. Well, my sister had a baby. His name is Owen. I love.
You like that?
Owen. I do.
3 letters.
It's Owen.
It's 4 letters.
When? Oh, math.
I don't know what just happened.
Called Swipe. And
I
it's
swipe.
It's too literal.
Do you like swipe?
Do you like swipe? Do you want swipe? It's like, ugh. But you know what I mean?
Like rainbow washing at Pride. If you're
Rainbow
talking
washing?
about some,
Oh, I get it.
when they say like, you know,
Hi, gay. Sashay into a deal today.
we are sashaying into deals. Happy Pride Month.
Like you were like the janitor who like wandered in and
but-
solved all the stuff.
but less problematic.
And just
Oh,
like Matt
oh,
Damon,
yeah.
you just stopped saying faggot.
And thank God for your
Took a
daughter who
while.
did that treatise and really like educated you because
And it's the
Guys,
I mean,
make
think of, like-
faces. If you lost, would you do that like polite clap, or would
Oh.
you be like,
I would storm. I was at the Streeties.
Yeah.
Walk at the Streeties.
Yeah.
Grab the purse and hit the door.
I said, Ron, get my purse. And he's like, you don't have one. I said, get the purse. We're out
Get
of
someone's
here.
purse. Yeah.
That was her, right?
Oh yeah, I was yeah.
Or no, well, she wasn't there for the win, was she?
No.
You popped in and left. But I saw. Were you guys gagged?
Were you happy? Were you genuinely happy?
Can I tell the truth?
Absolutely.
You told me.
Oh, that's right. I know. And then I think because you, what was it? Pete said, don't say, or no, you said.
I said, we can't tell
say-
Ron. And she's basically has a bargaining chip. If we can't tell Ron, can I tell Jack? It's the only way I won't tell Ron.
I can't keep it secret. I gotta, you know.
I wanted
Neither
a
can
pure
Jeff.
reaction.
Did he tell you?
told me.
But I told him to pretend like he didn't know.
So he started crying and
And
puking.
I was calling Jeff beforehand, like practicing my shocked face.
Oh,
And they were
wow.
all better than the face I made during the Zoom meeting with you guys.
Were you like,
I was like, oh wow. And I
No,
think I
but he
was on
literally,
mute.
he wouldn't shut
thought,
up
"Oh,
about
wow,"
it. He
was
kept
the-
talking about it, being like, I just think maybe, do you think we'll really win? And I'm just
oh,
like,
it's like,
I can't take it anymore.
Oh, he was like, do you think?
oh, you were really, really in like,
was invested.
I cared.
I wanted to win because I want to win, but I also wanted to win for you guys. I was like, everybody here deserves to win.
That's sweet. It is all we have.
It is all any of us.
Was that a cry for help, Ronald? Was that a cry for help?
No, it's
It
just
was?
funny
Yeah.
because we get credit for that. Oh my god.
Horrible. Horrible.
Yeah,
What
it's
is
not-
that?
It's not sexy.
No. Although the Whiskle one ain't that great either.
Oh, Wisconsin? No, it's not good.
But it has more pep.
yeah, it makes everyone sound really dumb, but really nice.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, it's hard to make sexy.
USA's A-OK.
Yeah. Catch us in your mouth, I'll give you a prize. That's fun. That's fun.
That dropped in gorgeous.
Yeah, catch us in your mouth. Oh, you're cute.
Oh, you're cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're cute.
What about the Boston accent?
husband was the singer from the Cars, and he passed away.
Sting?
No, the singer from the Cars.
Sting.
Is his name Sting? Is it? Stung. He's dead now. Past tense. And guess who's in front of me?
Kristen Chenoweth.
Dula Peep.
Again, Dula Peep.
Dula Peep.
She's really making the rounds. Was she trying to be governor or
Dula
something?
Marie Peep was right in front of me. And get this, she turns around and goes, "Can I have a light?" And I go, "We don't have a lighter." And she goes, "Okay." And my boyfriend goes, "Do you know who that is?" And I go, "No." He goes, "It's Dua Lipa." And I go, "Who?" He goes, "Dula Peep." I was like, "Oh."
You're like, how might I act? Oh my God. Which should I wear?
Am I
Should I
gonna
cry?
Ever tell you the story about a certain drag race queen who said, when I got on Drag Race, she said, "Listen, Trixie, when you go travel, don't drink, don't do drugs. The only thing you can trust is K." The only thing you can trust is an unregulated animal tranquilizer at the gig.
And let me tell you from limited but powerful personal experience, you cannot trust nothing about Miss K.
No, not Miss K,
Miss
not
K is
Kmart,
not to
not
be
Mary
trusted.
K.
Mary K.
Miss Mary
Mrs. K. Miss-
I may be an animal, but I'm not trying to be tranquil.
Also, I'm not trying to feel like I'm 3 feet to the left. Which is exactly what K makes you feel like.
I have done it. This guy I used to play volleyball with comes up and goes, "That was so good." And I was like, "Thank you." He was like, "You should like do comedy." And I was just so taken because I was like, "I should."
Wait,
He was like, "You should write down like everything you said tonight and make like a set out of it and like build a set." I was on stage with notes. Do you think I made all that up in real time? I was flattered because he was being so earnest. He was like, it was so funny.
That is funny.
But I was like, well, Mary, do you think we played kickball together, that I've been a professional athlete this whole time?
I mean, I'm obsessed with the assumption that you have just been a big titted bimbo, just like a porn model.
I know.
Just selling your tits and ass and brainless bimbo this whole time that like Pamela Anderson stumbled onto a stage and it's all of a sudden funny. That is,
I know.
obsessed
He
with
was
that.
like, "You should do comedy." I'm like, "Should I also do drag?" Like,
Yeah, should I try for Drag Race? Yeah.
It was crazy. Have you ever had
That's
somebody,
great.
because when you go see someone live, you want to compliment them, but when you compliment them to the point of letting them know that until that moment, you thought they were
trash.
garbage. It's a slippery slope.
Yeah. The sun's coming out and it's sunny day. I'm putting on my shoes, everything's okay. I love life and you should too. Will you be my friend? Ooh.
Should we talk about Afghanistan? We shouldn't. We shouldn't.
Love with them.
I'm gonna be one of those old bald bottoms. That's so sad. You know what I mean? You're supposed to like get older and like transition into a top.
What?
And,
Are you
you're supposed to like transition into a top and then start fucking like 20-year-olds.
No,
and I'm gonna be some old bald faggot.
You're gonna pay some hunky dude to put some Trimex in his dick and just stab at your pastrami swamp.
I guess.
Your gray puddle.
What's gonna happen to us?
It's not a phone thing; it's a video game thing. But I really like it when they go PlayStation.
This isn't it.
I know. I was flying to Iran. They didn't let me in because I
was
gay.
running till I fly.
Not even worth interrupting for such a horrible.
I hate myself. Go on. Jesus Christ. I'm so happy.
I think we're turning a corner. I think this is a breakthrough.
Please continue.
Convincing people and my friends that I was going to get surgery. Building this. We built a hospital in my apartment.
What?
And like, so we really covered. Yeah, I traveled so I could just take videos of me on the plane flying to the destination.
Why don't you work for the CIA or M16 or something? I mean,
I don't think I could ever trust you.
No, I know that. I know that. I know.
Information.
I am.
It was meant to go on for another 6 months, and I broke and I posted it.
How
Girl,
did
you had me at I built a fake hospital in my house.
I had to buy all the hospital equipment by registering as a medical professional.
Alexis Stone, MD, PhD, DID.
I cannot.
One day at the beach, I'll never forget, Naomi Small said, "There's really no substitute for going under the knife."
I would agree.
That sounds like a threat.
I know. I mean, this country was founded on evil and violence. The whole economy built by slavery, and then the entire structure built to keep a whole, like 60% of people out of the conversation of anything. No women. It's just all old white men in wigs.
We talk about this all the time. We talk problem. I'm powerful.
I'm George Washington.
George Washington. He was doing a number. He had to knock on wood. His teeth.
Cherry tree.
His teeth.
A big black horse in a cherry tree.
Yes, he loved it. I'll tell you this.
Go.
I've watched upwards of 18 hours of women's tennis.
Okay.
I don't know how that scoring system
Okay,
works.
we go love, 15, 30, I believe 40 or 45, and then it's a match point or set point.
60 is the set, right?
Yes, set. So I think, how does it goes? Love, 15, 30, either 45, and then
club,
match, club, airplane, no sleep. Mary, that's people all the time. There was a woman I saw a clip of a girl being taken out of a Lana Del Rey concert at like 2 p.m. It's just funny.
But we don't know it's just alcohol.
Oh, no, it wasn't. She had just fainted from just hysteria. I thought that was funny.
From
just,
I feel a red dress on
like
tonight.
the 4 like large security guards were carrying this girl, and Lana was on stage like singing like, blue jeans, white. She was funny.
Black shoes,
White stockings shouldn't be allowed in the church. Wait. Ketamine G shouldn't be allowed at the theater. Do not.
It's called Gooped, and we are giving you, I don't know what you call it.
Mama, we're giving you life. We're giving you
yes,
drama.
12 steps to being a diva. 12 steps to being a fierce diva, honey.
How to work and own your diva-ness.
Yes, what pair of pumps should you wear to brunch, bitch?
How do I find my fucking fierce faggot?
Let's get fierce with that contouring diva. See you at brunch, bitch.
Stick a fucking firework up that cunt.
Yeah, if you don't know me about my Birkin, you don't know about my workflow, diva, bitch.
I just bombed the Capitol.
Yeah, see you on January 6th, girl boss.
Okay. So that's basically Substack, and it's fun.
You know, when I started doing Rocky Horror back in the day, and during Rocky Horror, they throw toast, they throw rice,
so much
all
crap,
props, prop queens.
So much detritus.
The first time I did Rocky, I was like 18, and I remember it was on a Saturday, and the next day, Sunday, I found a piece of rice in my piss hole. in my piss slit a piece of rice. And you know what? It had cooked.
Pasta doubles, rice triples. We need what is it called? A trial separation or like a restraining order? What's the?
I want the more permanent one.
Sabbatical.
One of us has to die. We just talked about
death to both of them.
And I haven't really like looked into streaming as much. I recently got like accounts for streaming services so that I can watch TV.
What'd you got?
Very rich. Very
Paramount
rich.
Plus.
I got
ESPN3?
oil reserve TV, and it just streams of all the drilling sites.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
the fracking sites.
Exxon.
Yeah, Exxon Plus.
I did watch this. I watched this. Huh?
No TV though.
I have a TV, but it's filled with oil.
Okay.
Like natural resources. Like the natural resource of oil. I don't know if you saw the footage, but the last oil spot, I was out there with those birds. I was like getting it.
Whenever
to bring back, putting hyaluronic acid or whatever on the skin, and then taking the oil and like rubbing it in. And they're like, remember, oil doesn't moisturize, but it can help lock in the moisture, so you have to get wet first.
One of those ducks, like there'll be those duck commercials with the dawn, and there'll be you watching a TV, like trying to rescue it from the oil in the ocean.
A TV, dying ducks around the TV.
And you're watching the TV, like, and coming.
And coming.
Yeah. And the ducks are like, now why would I do something like that? From washing a TV in the water. What is wrong with you?
Because you're nasty. Everybody knows you're nasty, girl.
No, I never sucked no one. I never fucked no one.
Everybody knows that you've been sucking off all the shit every time you go out. Like
sucking off all the shit.
I see you.
I just suck anything I find until I see it come out.
I invited you over the other day, and then I see you on a stoplight sucking on a stoplight.
Yeah, because I thought it was somebody.
Yeah,
I thought it was somebody.
Well, it ain't somebody, bitch.
Okay, bitch.
That's just a stoplight.
What would your dream commercial be? Any product, anything.
Any product.
Any product that exists.
Something you actually like,
or anything.
And I had to like be
You were the
in
star.
You were
of
the
the
progressive
commercial.
flow of that product.
The face of the campaign.
Or you? What do you think?
I have to Patty first.
Yeah.
I think it would be like
More oil.
Swiffer wet.
I think it would be for medicine.
Oh, what kind?
Any medicine. I think medicine, as far as an invention.
Medicine, period.
No, hear me out. You're laughing. Stop. Okay, I'm not gonna. I'm close to be done. I'm close to not talking anymore because I don't feel like you're taking me seriously. I think medicine has helped a lot of people. And I'm appreciative of that. And I think God has a lot to do with that, but I'm not going to go there right now because I don't feel that vibe from you. But I feel like you'd laugh more. But yeah, maybe a medicine. Maybe like, I think Zyrtec has helped me a lot. I think... I'm
supporting you, Patty. Come over here.
Well, Katherine Heigl did the NyQuil commercial, I think. And in it, she goes like this. She's like... and she's like trying to sleep. She can't sleep. And she's like...
She passes out.
Instant.
She's driving.
Yeah, Dahmer was at Vietnam.
Oh, makes sense. They did horrible things in Vietnam.
Yeah,
so
he wasn't in there?
No, I'm sure that is true that they did horrible things. He wasn't at Vietnam.
Okay, I'm like, I thought.
She said they did bad things. This is no, they didn't.
But you know,
they did everything just right.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, they gave them acrylics. They gave them pedicures.
There's pictures of people at Vietnam. Polaroids in Vietnam.
I just want to say that if the Vietnam War, and it is a war, it's not a conflict, if the war had not happened, I would not be here.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting point.
So his uncle, apparently his uncle showed him pictures of what he did to women while he was in Vietnam. He was in the war, and he would basically kill and torture women, took pictures of that, brought them back, showed them to... So that was like the first example of like, this is what you do. Or like, haha, this is funny when you feel somebody is below you. And also at the same time, like the atrocities like Americans were doing in Vietnam just for fun, which is extremely sick.
Well, I would like to bring it back to the point that if his uncle didn't do that, I would not be here.
So,
But no wait, that doesn't make any sense.
It makes absolute sense.
That part doesn't make sense.
No, it makes
because you have nothing to do with Richard Ramirez.
You don't know anything about me. You
She
don't
brought
know.
her 23andMe, and we will go through it on the break.
I know. If I saw Julia Roberts at like the Sbarro's or whatever in the mall,
God forbid.
Well, she works there.
I would. She has a champagne.
And she's having a hard time.
She's
not She's not pulling her weight.
Lead, to be fair.
And she's listening to this. She's like, I actually like it when people come up to me because it makes me feel alive and like I want to live.
She's like, I haven't been called that in years.
Yeah.
Did you say Julia Roberts?
Yeah, I'm like, people call me Tony here.
Yeah, the name takes this.
They're like, Tony, come on, get a pizza. She looks beautiful.
She has an accent to them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm coming. Oh God, it's so hard
She
to
has a
be
mustache.
undercover.
It's just
Handlebar one.
gorgeous Julia Roberts with a mustache and a Tony.
You want
I'm
the
a
calzone?
Tony.
Big mistake. Huge. Oh my God.
She's like wrestling with the pizza, and then like her pills fall out, and her testosterone like needle, and she's like, and then the boss is like,
testosterone needle. You
"What's going on with you,
And
Tony?"
it's like a movie. The testosterone needle falls down, prick first in the floor, like bang.
And
What
it
the
injects
fuck
it
is
into
that,
the
Tony?
floor, and then the floor's like, "Oh,
Or better yet, they're fighting over it, and it gets thrown. It hits Brittany in the neck, and just instant beard, full beard.
Brittany."
Another employee. She's not the only person. Who works.
We said free Brittany earlier, and I didn't know if you.
Oh,
were...
maybe she escaped
Maybe
to
she
the
also works at the
Sbarro.
Sbarro.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now a quick announcement from Patty Harrison about her one-woman show thingy.
Hey gamers, do you like she-male comedy? Then turn out. It's
Yeah. And then one of them was a restaurant, and eventually the guy goes, "All right, you're very funny, but we have to get back to work here."
Okay.
And I was like, "You think I'm funny?"
Really?
Anyway,
I'm gonna say what mine is. The damn rose petals.
You lived?
Well, yeah, but I also like looking back, I was like, holy shit, what a giant thing it was. Like she stuffed her gloves and her wig with rose petals, but from the reaction, you would think that she cured the cancer, she cured the AIDS, and she found a way to eradicate world hunger.
It is
child abuse.
It was beautiful.
Oh,
but the word is disproportionate.
Disproportionate. Yeah. Got to plus something.
Shay.
Although what happened, the domino effect is that then cut to season 10, and you got Jiffy Pop popcorn sitting up there. You got popcorn on the stove sitting up there.
I'm unavailable to further discuss.
You got Jiffy Pop on the stove.
We got to define what a reveal is.
If you just got like hooked onto a soap and worked that angle until the rest of your life, I mean, that would be incredible. That would be wild.
It would be the closest thing we could ever get you to soap, period. Would be me getting on a soap. I saw when you said soap, your eye twitched a little bit.
Clean. No, don't do it. All of the little gestures and the little things.
I'm walking over here.
Mama, we already know that. And also, the one thing that is the biggest pet peeve of mine as a viewer of the show is, Mama, don't explain what you're wearing by saying what it is. Tell us why you're wearing it. Do you know what I mean? Like the whole here I am. I'm fierce in this red sexy dress. And gosh, don't I look fucking fierce in this red dress. This dress is so red and so sexy and so fierce. You can't handle it. It's like